Salts of a strong acid and a strong base are neutral with pH value of 7. On the other hand, salts of a strong acid and weak base are acidic with pH value less than 7. And salts of a strong base and weak acid are basic in nature with pH value more than 7. Chemicals from common salt. By now you have learned that the salt formed by the combination of hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide solution is called sodium chloride. This is the salt that you use in food. Seawater contains many salts dissolved in it. Sodium chloride is separated from these salts. Deposits of solid salt are also found in several parts of the world. These large crystals are often brown due to impurities. This is called rock salt. Beds of rock salt were formed when seas of bygone ages dried up. Rock salt is mined like coal. You must have heard about Mahatma Gandhi's Dandi March. Did you know that sodium chloride was such an important symbol in our struggle for freedom? Common salt, a raw material for chemicals. The common salt thus obtained is an important raw material for various materials of daily use. Sodium hydroxide, baking soda, washing soda, bleaching powder, and many more. Let us see how one substance is used for making all these different substances. The first is sodium hydroxide. When electricity is passed through an aqueous solution of sodium chloride called brine, it decomposes to form sodium hydroxide. 2 NaCl plus 2 H2O gives Cl2 plus H2 plus 2 NaOH. The process is called the chlor-alkali process because of the products formed where chlor stands for chlorine and alkali stands for sodium hydroxide. The reaction being, sodium chloride reacts with water to form NaOH aqueous plus chlorine plus hydrogen gas. chlorine gas is given off at the anode, the reaction being 2Cl minus gives Cl2 plus 2E minus. And hydrogen gas at the cathode, the reaction being 2H2O plus 2E minus gives H2 plus 2OH minus. Sodium hydroxide solution is formed near the cathode. It is important to note that the three products produced in this process are all useful in our daily lives. Let us see another important substance prepared with common salt as raw material. Bleaching powder. You already know that chlorine is produced during the electrolysis of aqueous sodium chloride or brine. This chlorine gas is used for the manufacture of bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is produced by the action of chlorine on dry slaked lime, that is CaOH2. Bleaching powder is represented as CaOCl2, though the actual composition is quite complex. The reaction being CaOH2 plus Cl2 gives CaOCl2 plus H2O. Let us now understand some uses of bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is used for bleaching cotton and linen in the textile industry, for bleaching wood pulp in paper factories, and for bleaching washed clothes in laundry. It is used as an oxidizing agent in many chemical industries and for disinfecting drinking water to make it free of germs. Let us see another important substance prepared with common salt as a raw material. Baking soda. The soda commonly used in our kitchen for making tasty crispy pakoras is the baking soda. Sometimes it is added for faster cooking. The chemical name of the compound is sodium hydrogen carbonate or NaHCO3. It is produced using sodium chloride as one of the raw materials. The reaction being NaCl plus H2O plus CO2 plus NH3 gives NH4Cl plus NaHCO3, which is sodium hydrogen carbonate. It is important to understand that sodium hydrogen carbonate is a mild, non-corrosive base. The following reaction takes place when it is heated during cooking. 2 NaHCO3 on heating gives Na2CO3 sodium carbonate plus H2O plus CO2. Sodium hydrogen carbonate has got various uses in the household. Let us now study some uses of sodium hydrogen carbonate. It is used for making baking powder, which is a mixture of baking soda, sodium hydrogen carbonate, and a mild edible acid such as the tartaric acid. When baking soda is heated or mixed in water, the following reaction takes place. NaHCO3 plus H plus from any acid gives CO2 plus H2O plus sodium salt of acid. Carbon dioxide produced during the reaction causes the bread or cake to rise, making them soft and spongy. Sodium hydrogen carbonate is also an ingredient in antacids. Being alkaline, it neutralizes excess acid in the stomach and provides relief. It is also used in soda acid fire extinguishers. Let us see another important substance prepared with common salt as a raw material. Washing soda. Another chemical that can be obtained from sodium chloride is Na2CO3.10H2O or washing soda. You have seen above that sodium carbonate can be obtained by heating baking soda. Recrystallization of sodium carbonate gives washing soda. It is also a basic salt, the reaction being Na2CO3 plus 10H2O gives Na2CO3.10H2O. In this equation, can you tell what does 10H2O signify? Does it make Na2CO3 wet? We will address this question in future modules. Students, sodium carbonate and sodium hydrogen carbonate are useful chemicals for many industrial processes as well. Let us understand the uses of washing soda. Sodium carbonate or washing soda is used in glass, soap, and paper industries. It is used in the manufacture of sodium compounds such as borax. Sodium carbonate can be used as a cleaning agent for domestic purposes. It is used for removing permanent hardness of water.